Now, for the letter F, I'm going to talk about fat-free mass and body fat percentage. I have a manuscript here. I find it very, very limiting to just follow the manuscript, but I may refer to it. I will refer to it from time to time. So what is this? Well, in the world of bodybuilding and serious strength training, fat-free mass is a thing. Maybe not so much for the rest of us, where we talk more about body fat percentage, more related to our general health. But the two are very much related and interconnected. So let's talk about body fat percentage first. That's almost the basic, we need the basic understanding of that before we talk about fat-free mass. So body fat percentage is, as it sounds, and obviously, the percentage of your body which consists of fat. You can measure it in several ways, in many ways. I would say the simplest and most trivial one is to use a caliper. And you can see the picture on the screen now, where you basically pinch a certain part of your body around the belly, and depending on how much of your skin and fat you can actually grip, you get an estimate of your body fat percentage. But there are other more serious and complex ways. Personally, I have a body composition monitor, which is more like a scale. You're standing on it, holding on to a handle, a metal handle with your hands, and it sends a weak current through your body and is able to measure body fat percentage. You can do it very much more advanced than that with a body pod, or even DEXA, which is a kind of X-ray machine. DEXA is a complex, it's an abbreviation of a complex, almost a message. It stands for Dual Energy X-ray Absorptiometry. Absorptiometry. Yes, dual energy X-ray absorptiometry, which is a kind of X-ray. Really advanced. So the number you get, which is in percent then, obviously you can use that and you can check in tables if you have a healthy level of body fat or not. And what is healthy, it varies a bit by age and gender. But for the average man, it's between about 10 and 22%, and for women 20 to 32%, so much higher in women. And if you're competing in a sport like bodybuilding, and when you're in season and approaching competition, the levels could and should go down much lower than that, even down into like 3%. But then that's not healthy, has nothing to do with health, and you will feel bad while you're having that low body fat percentage because it will not function adequately. Fat-free mass then, sometimes referred to as lean body mass. It refers to all of your body components except the fat. That's why it's called fat-free. So it includes water, bone, your organs, and your muscles. Sometimes though, primarily when you're talking about these competitions I mentioned, it's mostly just the muscle mass. The scale and the healthy intervals for FFM then, as it is known, or FFMI, I for index, is not as well known as for body fat percentage. But if you cannot use this advanced equipment to measure it, you can use this equation I'm putting on the screen now. And note the interesting unit here. It's actually kilograms per square meter. It's also interesting, I think, that FFM can be used to get an idea if a subject is using steroids, because the higher levels, as per the table, is almost not possible to reach unless you're using steroids. So in summary, the fat-free mass or fat-free mass index and the body fat percentage are two very similar and interconnected terms, where body fat percentage is mostly used for the average person, like me, and FFM is more used in elite sports like bodybuilding and like bikini fitness, when it's important to be really lean and cut.